Hey guys, welcome back to Memo Makes. This time we got a 2019 Ford Ranger getting a push to start button. So what this is modern cars now, you don't need the key in the cylinder to start the car. You just come into the vehicle with your key in your pocket, press the brake, push a button, and the engine starts. So if your vehicle did not come with this option from factory, it is either very expensive or just not available to get for you. So this is an aftermarket system with a custom installation to make this Ranger be able to do that. I won't be able to show you everything because the security components are integrated into the vehicle so that they're not easy to find. A thief could not just access them by going under the dashboard like a lot of security systems get installed. That's not the kind of install that we're going to do here. So I will show you what I can, and what I can't, well, I won't show you. I'll show you the end result, obviously, at the end there, and I hope you like it. I believe it's 8-inch factory stereo. Alright guys, so this is the truck there. It's a 2019 Ford Ranger. It's got a lot of gear on it. I know those lights at the top are old school, but that's exactly what the customer wanted. He wanted that old school look for the top. I don't know why. It's got the Raptor grille, the lights. It's got those insert lights, the bumper lights, the custom bumper. It's got the fender flares, a nice set of rims, big tires on there, some steps there. That rear rack you see there in the bed, we had to customize that. It's for a Ford F-150. They didn't make it for this truck at the time. They do now, I believe. So we had to customize that. So right there you see Memo's pointing to the key cylinder. That's the original setup there. We're going to remove that cylinder, and that's exactly where the push to start button is going to go. So we'll take you along so you can see whatever we can show you. Alright guys, so Memo's going to be removing that trim piece that goes all the way from the door to the stereo screen there. It holds the two AC vents on the outer parts and then that shiny piece that goes above the glove box. So first he's going to pry on it with his hands. Now when it doesn't come out with just your hands, you use this pry tool that does not mark plastics. I believe I have a video of the unboxing of these tools. These are the trim removal tools. Check those out in our other video. Then he's going to show us that he didn't break any of the clips. You do want to be careful with these. Sometimes the clips break. You just replace the clips if they come off with some new ones. But he's going to show us that they all come out intact, and then that way the piece can be replaced without having to replace any parts on it. So he's going to show us there in a couple of seconds there once he gets it out. See, I told you. There it is. Alright, so now he's going to do the same thing for the opposite side. He's going to remove that AC vent, which just pops out. Then he's going to remove a lower part there. He's also going to remember that on the right, under the piece he previously removed, we're going to have to remove another one. So that's the lower part there that he unsnapped, and it's got to come off from both sides. It continues on to the other side, so he's popping off the right side of it, and then he'll take it off as one piece. It's one very long piece there, so there you see it goes all the way to the other end. And he goes on like this to remove a couple of other little pieces there. Sorry about the light glare, but Memo thinks that because he needs the light, he believes that the camera also needs to see the light. He is slowly learning about videography. Very slowly. threw that black square up there to mitigate some of the glare for you. Now he's going to remove the steering column plastics. A couple of screws there, a few screws there at the bottom, and then the top just snaps out of place. Going to make sure that the steering wheel is not locked. Then you can go and pop those pieces off. There's the lower part. There's the upper part. Now he's going to remove the ring that senses the key fob, the original transponder code, and we're going to integrate it into our new security system. Alright, so I think this video is better quality. So there you can see the drawing. Immobilizer in, immobilizer out, ignition wire, eye out, which means ignition out from the new push to start module. Those are the two relays. They're grounded there, and then the different wires that activate and cut them off. That's what the relay looks like in the drawing, and that's what a relay looks like there. And I see those numbers on it. You see how that top one says 87, then that other horizontal one in the middle says 87A. This one says 86, this one says 85, this one says 30. I won't go, there's plenty of tutorials out there explaining how relays work, so I won't go into it. I'm probably not great at describing that kind of thing, or anything else for that matter. So that's what the schematic is, and that's what I'm going to wire up right here, and then we'll integrate it into the car. So there's the relays wired up. So this red and black line that's together, that goes to the original immobilizer circuit, so that it is only active when I activate this. So that means it's only looking for the key when the new system is activated, so that will keep the vehicle from being hot wired if somebody would attempt to steal it. This brown wire is our ignition output to activate the vehicle's ignition system. This little black and white, this is going to be grounded to 12-volt ground, and this one here is going to go to the ignition output from the module that's going to be the push start module. So this terminal here, that's going to go there, also spliced in like this, where two wires are in one terminal with the ignition output from the new module. So what this does is it allows one wire, being the ignition output, to trigger two circuits, but they are isolated from each other. So if there is power on this wire, it wouldn't automatically trigger this wire. These are only triggered by this wire. This one triggers both of these, but neither this one can trigger, neither the red and black can trigger the brown one, nor the brown one can trigger the red and black one. I know most of you probably aren't into electronics like this. This is just automotive electronics. It's simple. I know most people don't like to deal with this kind of thing, but I wanted to show you just in case there are some automotive guys out there that do like this kind of stuff. So this is probably as much of the circuitry or the wiring that I can show you because of safety, right? I can't show you where this vehicle's new security system is because, well, yeah, that would kind of give a thief an idea of where it is. Now, that's not to say that any of you are going to steal this vehicle, but it's just a safety concern for the new security system. So we'll just leave that part out of it, and then I'll explain to you whatever I can once it's wired in there. Alright guys, so this is the push to start system that we got going into this truck. So you see the key there, it's in the transponder. That's part of the security system. There's the unit hooked up there, and we've got it just rigged up. Some of this wiring's for the lights that somebody else installed. It's just this wiring here, and this is the way the system works. So this piece is the antenna receiver. It goes hidden somewhere in the vehicle, just somewhere where you want it, somewhere where the customer will know but nobody else will know. That's why I'm showing it to you like this. There's the push to start button. We're going to set it up nicely, but this is just so you can see how it works. So what you have is you have this key fob that you keep on your keys. So what you do is you swipe this by the antenna, you hear that double beep, then you push that button. Now I'm going to show you that I press the, let me see, let me try to set you up here. So you'll see me push this button while I press the brake off camera. So I'm pressing the brake, and there it is, the vehicle started. You see that there is no key in the ignition tumbler, that the key is just hanging there by the security part, and you see the vehicle's running, you can hear it. And then to turn it off, again, we have to press the brake, and push this button, and that turns it off. So this is the way this system works. So I'm showing it to you like this because I always do test things before I fully integrate them. Now obviously I'm not going to show you where the security points are, how we defeat the transponder, where I'm going to put that ring. What I will do is once the vehicle is set up, I'll show you the vehicle working. So we are going to remove the ignition tumbler. This we're going to remove, and we're going to place with that button. I'll bring you back for that. Alright, so there's an additional security feature that you have to run a chip through a certain place, which I won't show you because it's part of the secret. Then you just press the brake. You see my foot down there? Press the button. There she is running. Turn the wipers off. And then unlike a factory one, this one you just press the brake and pop it again to turn it off. Alright guys, and just like that, now it has push to start. So the customer wanted this feature added to their vehicle, and the local Ford dealership just could not do it. I don't know if any Ford dealership can do it. This is an aftermarket job in this case, custom installation. It turned out pretty good. It's been working fine. We tested it for a few days, put it through some of the paces, make sure it's not going to fail. So Coming up, we've got a video of this same truck getting a very nice stereo installation with some data information from the vehicle being transferred onto the screen. It's one of those new, very nice Kenwood stereos. It's a big screen. It's 10.1 or 10.2 inches, and it has a lot of features on it. So stick around. We're going to have that coming right up. We've got it recorded. We just need to edit it. So it'll be coming right up. Stick with us. Come back, watch some of our other stuff. Use the links in our descriptions. Like, subscribe. It's very important. And we'll see you on the next one of Memo Mix.